Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Satisfactory, and yes, for today we're gonna automate our energy supply so we don't need the biomass anymore. And it's time we did that, cause we are running out of biomass and I do not feel like doing another run of gathering leaves, killing monsters and all that kind of stuff. I think we can spend that time doing more productive things, but before we can do that we need to have coal, machines, water, everything we need in order to make that work. So that's what we're going to do for today, and well, maybe explore a little bit, because I want to see if I can gather up some more materials for the MAM, and well, maybe unlock some other things that are very interesting. And I'm thinking about quartz as well, because I saw the legs in that tree and I want that. So let's get up. Hiding in the bushes here, right near the mining thing. No more bushes. And when I was creating the foundations for this, because I thought might as well put some foundations on the floor, so I put them here and on the side where we're gonna build our small energy plant, so that we can just start building straight away. Also, for first time for me at least, I used the to-do list in order to make sure that we have enough materials to do what we wanted to do. And actually quite handy. And yes, I'm already turning around to it. As I was putting the plating down on the floor for the miner, I did notice that in the background. I did not get closer, but that is, I think, a summer sloop. So we definitely want to grab that, because we need one to scan to see what it is.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol, mathematically resembling a Mobius strip, has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted, named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Okay, the letters doesn't mesh up into a word. I thought it was maybe like a side joke, but yes, we got a summer sloop. I am very curious to see what it's gonna be made into. We did see a really nice box with the energy thing we had last time, the Mercer-sphere. So I want to find more of those, and some of the SAM ore. It has to be somewhere. That's why after we got this energy supply going, I want to be on the lookout for that. So for now, let's start building, and it needs to be attached to this. This already leads from one platform to the other, because this is tedious. So I thought I might as well do it in between, and I show you where it went. Alright, first things first. That is the miner. I'll put you there. And put you on the right track, right in the middle. Perfect. And then we just have to attach this. And no, it doesn't have power because it's not connected on the other side just yet. So 120 coal per minute. Oh, just as I was thinking it would. Perfect. And let's hope everything else goes swimmingly as well. Well, this will lead to where we want to build our coal power generators, and this will get us there. It's just gonna take a while, so in order to speed it up a little bit, I'm gonna walk along with it. And that way you can see how I laid the track. It is not the most efficient, because let's say I eyeballed it where it was, and we should have gone straight through, but it ended up going straight around it, which is okay, because the... Ooh. Never mind, give me a sec. Because if I don't need a biomass anymore, I can turn you into DNA. Meaning nice points for the awesome thing. Hey, don't you run away from me. We've got things to discuss. Come here. Just you wait until I get a better weapon. Alright. And let's see if we can find a space low enough in order to climb back on. If not, we'll just follow it casually. But yeah, I lifted up from the floor just to make sure that we don't clip through the floor, cause I don't really like that. Visually, it's really ugly. So by keeping it a little bit above, it's a lot better. Will this stay here forever? No. Because I will probably use that small power plant for a long time until we get like a really gigantic, much more efficient power plant. And eventually this entire grassland will be one gigantic big factory, so... I've got so many ideas and don't even know half of it how I need to complete that, but... in time, we'll learn. Come here. Yes. I'm gonna hog all the remains. Alright, we're almost there, and as you can see, like I said, I should have gone straight through, would have been much more efficient. But now we get to enjoy the surrounding area. And with the trees, I only try to destroy that we really need to, because having a bit of fauna here and there does make things look a lot prettier. Alright, there it is. So this can be attached to that. So it's attached from miner to lift, and this will go straight out here. So once this is powered up, the coal will come and it will start working. I might power it up, but the thing is, the reason I don't want to power it up is that I fear that it might destroy my power grid, cause we are very close to maxing things out. So first, my idea, this water, it's not very big, but I think I can fit in 3 water extractors, and if we can do that, 3 water extractors that actually work, we should be able to power up 6 coal generators, because I need 50 coal and I think roughly about the same amount of water as well. But let's place one on the ground so we can see some numbers and start planning a bit. Coal generator. They're a lot bigger than I thought they were gonna be. Ooh, might even need an extra row on the back, just to make things easy. Normally I would do it upside down. Oh yeah. We just started, so we need to put the zoot back on. Like normally I would do it like an upside down slope, but we haven't unlocked that yet. So this will have to do. Yeah, am I getting another layer? We have enough room to play around with the belts without it all getting tangled up, because it doesn't need to be efficient, but it has to be a little bit clean at least. There's one more. Yeah, that way we have enough room to plant it, but also to walk beside it. Just a little bit, yeah. That should do it. Alright, let's see how much room we have behind it. We can probably put this back a bit further. Whew. It's really hard. The thing is so big, it's really hard to see properly, isn't it? Can we still walk behind it? Yeah, then that's better. Alright, let's remove the first one and align that one there. And that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one. All right. And we have room for 2 more, just in case we have the room for it. If not, then I use this space for the awesome sink, for anything that remains. Okay, that's it. I think with the water, if we go too high from the water source, I know that the levels are going to get a little bit janky. I don't want to have pumps already by the first part that we are going to build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the belts over the top and going down as they feed inside of it, and it will just feed the first, then the second, then so on and so on and so on. So that should all work. Let's use the first one as a test. Put it back in. And then in front of it, the pipes can work for the water. That should be okay. Let's see, splitter. So it's gonna be entering from there. Do we want it straight in front of this, maybe? Let's see if this works height-wise. Does it? It does. Perfect, but I do think I need to remove this one. We might need to put that one a little bit higher. Wait. I have an idea. Can we not just put the elevator in line with this? It doesn't have to be perfect. There is no line, so it's not a perfect alignment, that's for sure. I think it goes a little bit down. It's near perfect. Put you on there, back in here. Hello. Now we can go put this on straight. Okay, so these can now be removed. Okay, so a top of 3 does work for this entire thing. Another question is, we might want to make this all aligned, because it would make it easier. With the building part of it. Can we actually get on there, or do I need to make a... Oh, there's even too high for me to jump by myself. Alright, this should make it a little bit easier to build everything. Alright, let's build that entire line, and then we can start working the pipes, so to say. Because we don't need a splitter. Oh, wait, we do need a splitter there. Just in case there is too much, we want the remainder of the like the ore going in through like the sink. Let's see, can we see how much actual coal being used? No. Because water amount, current amount is 50. I guess we have to work it. So let's just not use a splitter just yet. We'll well, we can't. Well, you know what? We can put a splitter there and then does not attach anything to it. All right. And it's not only because it looks better, also so we have more room to place the rest of our stuff. Alright, so let's place the water extractors. Production water extractors. The pipes need to face the platform as much as possible. Ooh.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Can you please not try to frighten me by suggesting that this might be corrosive acid that I'm trying to put here in my plant? Because let's be honest, if it works, I don't mind what it is, to be honest. Alright, so we got extractors, now we only have to attach them. That's something new, logistics. Piping. And we have a lot of sheets. Let's put them all.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note, water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
That's not really good looking. Noodle. The noodle flows a bit more like fluidy. Alright, so we got those there. How much water do you produce? 120, so we need 2 and a little bit. Alright. Let's put this on here. Does that work? Is it far enough? Oh yeah, that's more than far enough. We can probably do it right on the line. Because I want it as tight as we can. Just for the room of it. And putting it on the line does also make it easier to determine, of course. Alright, that's in there. Huh. Does look like that might be an easier one. Not quite. Maybe we just put it a little bit further. Just a little bit too high. And then we can get the junctions. Put it right in front of it. No, I think it's still connected, right? Yeah. Oh. Alright, first pipe connected to the system. Oh wait, there's one even further ahead. Ooh. Yeah, it's still gonna get attached. Alright, I don't think we can get underneath that properly. Ooh, maybe not even bad. Oh, we can just if we go a little bit down, then it is fine. Close enough. Now first. Alright. Alright, that's all the piping done. I guess we should put the last one in there too. Alright. No, that one. Good. So everything is attached. The only thing we need to do is, well, put all the power cable everywhere, and that should do the trick. I will put like stands underneath the belts just to make it look like they're being hauled up instead of just defying gravity. Look like to the side is where they put the poles. Put one here. Whew. Yeah, we need something to help us with our heights jumping. And put it on there. Oh wait, it's not attached to the main line yet, so that doesn't work. Because we got to remember we might need to add like a secondary, an extra biomass burner. Right, let's put this here on the edge so you can be removed. There you are. Let's go all the way to the end. And then put one in the middle of two. 1, 2. You know what, let's just only attach the first one. Like one water, one coal, at least until the coal gets here. Right, let's head back to camp. and put it on the network and see if my fuses are gonna blow or if it's gonna be accepted. That's the big question, isn't it? Oh, I'm crossing my fingers. Well, as soon as the coal gets there, we can attach the reds as well, because the more coal we have, the more water, the more power, and then eventually we can disconnect the whole entire biomass thing. I do have an idea for the biomass factory though. I was thinking what might be nice, because it's still a very... I think I'm very proud of what we made actually. Like, it looks beautiful, it looks efficient, very compact. I think I might put this in like a museum somewhere, like some museum that we built, and I don't know if I'm gonna leave it here and this is gonna be that museum building, or if we're gonna take the design and put it inside somewhere else as a tribute to the entire thing, and then put in the solid biomass, of course, fully stocked up, that this will go round and round forever without ever being used for power. So that way it is like a actual, it feels like it's an active factory. I think that would be really nice. Is it useful? Probably not, but it can make me happy. Let's see. My prediction is gonna blow the fuse. Not hearing anything yet. We are like literally 1 watt under. I think we still. I think we need to put an extra biomass to it. It's not gonna be pretty. My museum piece is not gonna have it, but I think we need to, because it's gonna bite us in the ass if we don't do that. This will be the last for a while, hopefully. Yes. Oh, there are no more lines here, is it? They're all fully up there. Well, it doesn't have to necessarily be on the same network, does it? Well, on the same pole. Let's see. This is giving us a little bit more breathing room. A little bit. Alright. Because that's all we need. We need that little bit of breathing room. Then everything is working. And preferably, we want to have the water online first and filled all the way to the brink before starting up with the coal. Look at that. Our little power factory there. Yes, and of course it looks a bit basic. That's mainly because we don't have any decorative stuff yet, but it will come. When it is, I will spruce this up a little bit, like better pillars than just foundations. Maybe like a slanted floor underneath it, if the game allows that. Yeah. But first it needs to give us power. Is that first one... is it on the water? It is. It has some in it. There's water, there's just no coal. Well, it is traveling. I'm gonna assume that that's gonna take a bit before it gets here. Alright. Should we have a little look-see on where the coal is? Alright, let's see how far down the line it is, and then we can come back. I will put some struts underneath the belt, and by then the first coal should be in. And then we can slowly start putting up more water and more wire up some more coal plants, and like slightly turning everything on. And the reason we also need to check that the coal is coming is that is there not a broken line somewhere? Because then we can wait for a very long time, but then there would be no coal coming. Alright, let's see if this works. Yep. Might not run as fast, but at least it gives a much better visual on what's coming. And when we upgrade these belts, they're gonna move so much faster. It's gonna like being like slingshotted. Oh, come on, just a single sign of life. The line is big, so it has to travel far, but once it's there... Ooh! Ah, you're already so far. You're almost halfway there. Well, hello. Very good to see you. Alright, so that is 120 per minute coming this way. It's going to be very interesting to see how much we actually need. Because I can't remember from the past, so we're just going to go based on everything that we see in the machine itself. So, okay, so it's not that far away. It just needs to get over this hill to the side, and then it will be there. So I'm guessing 5 minutes or so. Oh, you can see the pipes of the factory already there. I think we're gonna just go straight for it. And if everything is full and we have more coal coming than we need, then I might put in an awesome sink there to sink more of the coal. And if it's just very little or non-existent, then I use the awesome sink somewhere else. Because I want to slowly start feeding things into the awesome sink and start getting some points. Yeah. Ooh, my head was stuck there for a second. Alright. Let's do our thing. No, that is a little bit off. Does it have purpose? No, it just makes it a little feel, at least to me, feels a little more like, yeah, it's actually being held up. I see this as a basic prep for what we're gonna do later on. Like, we're gonna make factories that look really nice and it also looks like it's functioning. And you want things like this. No connection, that is true. Where's the capacity coming from? In all honesty, I should put the one on the network, the one that's closest to the coal, because it's gonna get the first batch. Ooh, still far away. Alright, let's cut this feed until it gets here. Oh, so exciting. There it is. It is coming around the corner as she comes. And I have to say, it did make me realize something while waiting for all this. Is that the belt, it only carries on 60 per minute, doesn't it? So the fact that the miner gives us 120 isn't gonna do shit for this belt. So once this is powered up, yes, I wanted to go explore, but I think we need to unlock the Mark II belts and start investing in that, because if we do Mark II, then this whole setup will basically start being able to work. Because we'll be at the mercy of what the belt delivers, and it's a bit slow. So let's see what it does, and hopefully we'll at least be able to turn on 2 or 3 of them. That will make my factory that I have now functional. Because we build these gigantic, magnificent machines, they should work at some point. Water's in there. Yeah, so close. It's like, you know you're gonna get a reward for completing something, the satisfaction of getting the power, and you're waiting for it, and you see it there in front of you, and it's just crawling. Yeah. Later, when we have like Mark II, Mark III, or I don't know, is there a Mark IV? Yeah, the speed that everything will come in is going to be so drastically better. Yeah, that's going to be so good. It's basically comparing this with the biomass versus the automatic power. Like, it's slow, it's tedious, and later on you can't even remember ever using it like that. Oh, and of course, if we go with another tier belt, we also need another tier elevator, but I think that's in the same tier that we need to unlock. Alright, is it going in? 15 per minute, so that means if you have 60, we should be able to power 4 of them. And if there's 4, they need 2 water to function. So let's turn on a secondary water and let the belts just put coal everywhere. Alright. Are you on? Are you on? Yes, you are, you beautiful beast. Perfect. You have 10, this should be enough to get started. I'm gonna wait really slowly because there's only one thing producing 100, so I'm gonna make sure that the water keeps on flowing, because if coal or water runs down, this entire thing stops producing. 8, okay, it's coming. Yeah, and the thing is, I am filling up basically 6 instead of 4, meaning that a couple are going to be filled up without even being used, and we're gonna wait with that until we have the faster belts. Because if I do put them on a belt of 60 and we need more of it, well, it basically means that we're gonna run low on coal at some point, because it starts asking more than we can produce. But it does also mean that we can probably add 2 more coal generators on the same line of coal if we want to maximize it, and I think we want to, if we can get enough water out of the lake. That might be a thing, but if we can, we'll definitely do that. Alright, let's see, are we over 10? Yes, we are. That should be, where is it? There it is. Look at that, 430. Yeah, which is, ooh, we're just gonna, of course, drop off eventually when the biomass runs out. Alright, let's leave it at that for now. That's at least working. 505. Good. Like, it's not perfect, but this will give us a little bit of room until we can unlock the Mark II belts, upgrade them the whole route with the better belts for more feed, and then power up the plants even more. And that should do it, because if we have 500 now, we should be able to get around 1000 if we have everything running, right? Just roughly estimating. Yes. Oh, I cannot jump in between it. Very good. Alright, let's see what we need to unlock that phase, and then we can start gathering it up. Mark II. Oh, pretty basic stuff. Alright, I'm gonna grab all that and be right back. Alright, so I collected the resources I think I need for the logistics Mark II, so let's deliver all of them. I might have brought some extra as well, just to make sure we have what we need.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fix-It.
Well, I won't try to disappoint them, that's the only thing I can say about that. Alright, so what do we need for the Mark II? Just reinforced plates. It is per one, so I'm pretty sure we can put up a decent amount. And while we're here, let's use the MAM for the summer sloop that we picked up. Let's see what it does.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
Similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
More alien messages siphoning in through their objects. I'm wondering what it will mean. It's gonna be really interesting, isn't it? Oh, having said that, what does it unlock for the next one? Alien energy harnessing cost. Does that mean that we can harvest energy? Ooh, power augmenter, the alien power augmenter. And production amplifier. I don't know exactly what it exactly does, but it does sound really interesting. Alright, so we have Mark II, we just need to implement it. I don't think I will have enough reinforced plates to do all of it. So for now I just want to finish things off by at least doing the coal generators that we have there. And technically I did work the numbers. We should be able to work 8 coal generators with 3 water extractors. So if we can up the tempo of the coal, we should be able to build more and keep them all filled up. It's getting the most power out of it, because that would take us pretty far, I think like around 800 or something. This should be really well. And I guess the best thing we can do is work our way back towards the miner, because if it gets pushed, it will just slow down after it hits an old belt. And if it's a fast belt, once it hits there, it just goes really quickly. So in the end, we need to do all of them. So we might as well. Alright, that's it for that. Already on 80. Yeah, I'm not gonna reattach it just yet. I wanna have everything done first. Wait, is there something? Let's see. It does look like it's upgraded, so I don't know why it shows a little bit of a different color. I'm guessing the pole that I put underneath it is messing with it a little bit. Alright, good. So for now, let's see how far we can get. I'm thinking we could get not that far. That's already it. Okay, so based upon what we spent here, we spent about 80. I'm guessing we need about 400 reinforced plate, and that's a lot. But let's just say it's an investment. I think that's something that I will do between the episodes, just to keep it going. Well, at least the start of the power generator has been done. It's all here. It's well, it's technically working. So for the next one, in between episodes, I will get enough reinforced plates so we can change all the conveyor belts to get to Mark II. So at least we'll have enough to pump up everything. We'll place 2 extra coal generators next to it and switch on the last extractor, and that should work. And once we have that, we shouldn't have to worry about our biomass burner factory. And in the meanwhile, once we have that, I could also start looking out for a main power facility. That's gonna be huge as hell. I have Prospect in mind, but there's no immediate need just yet. The first thing I want to do is, once we have completed our 8 power plant here, I want to see how much leverage we have with our current well, power reserves. So when the biomass is all turned off, just have these coals, how much do we have? And if we have like 400 above our factory, we can build quite a bit before we actually need more power. So that means we can start thinking about optimizing the things that we have, or start focusing on our next tiers, working towards phase 2. Because I think if we can unlock steel, I think that would be very interesting indeed. Because that will lead to Mark III of the belts. Make it even faster. Which could be interesting as well. And I do need to think, like, do we want always to have a maximum amount of speed on the belt if we use it? Or does it depend on what it's carrying to the next stage in the factory? Like, we can rapidly send everything if we wanted to, but if it only needs like 60, is there a point of making it 120? You know what I mean? Like, and if we need 300, then yes, then you want a faster belt so you can keep it up with the rest. Because we have some ingredients in here that goes into the assemblers that have to wait for the well, the screws to get there, because the belt is just very slow. It doesn't carry enough. But those I understand. So I'm trying to think of what situation would be better to upgrade it to even faster. But for now, that is another thing. Let's have a look on what we need, so I can prep for that too. This we can do at any time. There's no rush for it. Vehicular transport, which is nice for the inventory slots, but basic steel consumption. the Xenobasher and Mark III. Advanced production, encased industrial beam, and Miner Mark II. Ooh, this phase 2 has a lot of interesting things. Ooh, power towers. Oh, I've seen that in clips that the wire in between power towers is a lot longer than a simple pole, so you can traverse big distances for it. That actually would be perfect if I make my big power coal power plant somewhere else that's pretty far away from here. I can use these to get the power back to base. Ooh, very interesting. Yeah, like I said, so much to still unlock. First up, basic steel production. And this, the rotors for 150, I think that's going to be the only problem. I think I have about 50 or 60. So I guess I need to make the rest by hand, but we have plenty of time in between episodes. I think we have enough power to, well, if this falls off, to keep on running. I think that will work. But first things first, completing the belt with all the reinforced plates to get the speed up and running, complete the power base so I can show you that on the next one, and prep for the steel phase, so on the next one we can start looking for a location to build that, because in order to build it we need to know what do we need for it. Pretty sure iron, but there has to be added something to it. Normally with steel I would say like tin or coal or something like that, but like I said, we have to see. Maybe it's even iron and copper combining into one to make that. But yeah, and if that's the case, we need to have a new fresh site where I can build that. In the middle, all there in the field, we know there's something very nice that can combine that, but we have to go search for it. So I think I'm going to leave the episode here right now. I think that would be a good place. Basic power setup has been figured out. So for the next one, well, it's basically setting up steel and start building a factory. So that's what we're gonna do then. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Cause we're going into steel next time. It's gonna be really hard. It's gonna be fun. See you then. Bye bye.